This segment brought to you by Kansas Corn. Learn more at kscorn.com.
Welcome to Around Kansas. I'm Deb Goodrich. It's great to have you with me this morning and every morning. And feeling a lot like October lately, isn't it? Man, we've had some real shifts in the weather and, of course, the winds that are bringing winter not far behind. So I actually love fall. I love the cooler weather. But it has been a little bit on the wicked side for sure. And speaking of wicked, Michelle's got a great feature for you at the end of the show today. You will not want to miss this fantastic feature on Katie Bender. Beautiful Katie, as Dave Surface called her in his ballad. So make sure you stay with us to the end of the show to see that segment. Great segment from Michelle last week on Boston Corbett. That was a lot of fun. And then, of course, the one that Frankie and I had done years ago on the Ghost of the State House was a lot of fun too. So let us know what you're doing for Spooktacular October. If you're doing cemetery tours or ghost tours, I know that Historic Topeka Cemetery is doing some ghost tours, so I encourage you to take advantage of those. Spectacular historic site, and of course one that's near and dear to my heart. But let us know how you're doing the trick-or-treating. You know, somebody was talking the other day about trick-or-treating and how they plan to go to just the people they know. Well, that's what we did growing up. You know, we didn't go all over town and neighborhoods we didn't know. We trick-or-treated with our friends and went to the aunts and uncles and all the old people. I remember Miss Marion didn't even know it was Halloween, and we went to her house and got some old bananas and some chestnuts that she had. But it was fun to go and share the costumes and all that stuff with some of those older folks. It was good times. So maybe that's what you're doing this year, is going back to the older way of doing things and just sticking to the neighborhood. You know, we didn't have to have sacks to carry our candy. We didn't need all that candy. And gosh knows we get candy all the time anyway. So just celebrate. Just make it fun. And don't forget people if possible. I know COVID has put a lot of restrictions on us, but find ways to share the holiday and cheer up some people's days. So I've been working on Christmas trees. Speaking of the Nightmare Before Christmas, I've been decorating trees for Waukeene's 70th anniversary of Christmas on the High Plains. So the Trego County Historical Society Museum has a wonderful exhibit. They've been adding trees each month for, I think, since July maybe, until they get all 70 in place. And so 2 of those are ones that I've been working on, and that would be 4 historic frontier forts and 1 from around Kansas. And when I told Heather I was going to do a tree from around Kansas, and I said I want to include everybody that works on the show, you know, and does Around Kansas have an ornament? No, but Doc Talk does. All about Dr. Dan. Nothing changes here, does it? So you be sure to watch Dr. Dan on Mondays and on RFD TV too, and tell him that Deb sent you, and that no, she is not jealous, not one little bit is she jealous of Dr. Dan. I want an ornament, doggone it. Hey, got a great show for you today, so stay with us.
In 1821, a trade route was opened from Missouri in the United States across prairies and mountains to Mexico. In 2021, we will mark 200 years of epic conflicts and grand adventures, larger-than-life personalities, and sweeping landscapes. Join us on an historic journey. The Santa Fe Trail lives on.
Find us on social media or santafetrail.org.
Okay, looks like it's time for our tour. Welcome to the Fort Wallace Museum. Here at the museum, you're going to find some really interesting stuff, like our replica stagecoach from the Butterfield Overland Dispatch. We've got facades from the fort buildings. We've got an 1870s flag. There's a plesiosaur that was discovered locally. We've got the Ray pump organ collection. We're a little bitty place with a great big story, and we'd love to have you.